Hi guys,
Hi.
I am Vicky Kaushal and we are meeting for the first time. I'm very happy to see you. I've been told that you all are alumni of upGrad. Some are still learners and some have been with upGrad. We are here, we are sitting together to discuss about something. A term जो शायद हमने बचपन में सुना था and it's ambition. I was doing my engineering. I passed out in 2009 and then I was like नहीं यार ये तो नहीं करना मुझे actor बनना है because I was active on stage and you know there's a history. So I was interested in this profession but I didn't know what this profession was. So I joined a course and like you said initially that fire is there and I want to do it and in that course there was a batch of 20 students. So उन 20 स्टूडेंट्स में आप नंबर 1 आ जाते हो तो आपको लगता है आपको ऑस्कर मिल जाएगा. आप उसके बाहर निकलोगे और आपको लाइन लगी होगी डायरेक्टर प्रोड्यूसर्स की जो बोलेंगे अरे बेटा तू फर्स्ट आया बैच में तेरे लिए तो वेट कर रहे थे हम यू नो. तो वैसा कुछ होगा जबकि बाहर निकला तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ यू नो. तो मुझे फिर लगा कि यार ये विद एवरी पासिंग ईयर व्हाट आई हैव लर्नड उसको मुझे लर्न अनलर्न कर करके रेलिवेंट रहना पड़ेगा एंड दैट्स व्हेन मैं लोगों की नज़र में आऊँगा कि यार एक बंदा है जो ये कोशिश कर रहा है और वो रेलिवेंट रह रहा है एंड दैट्स व्हेन दे कुड सी मी इन प्रोजेक्ट्स. सो with upgrad are you finding it beneficial that is happening for you guys to stay relevant?
In order to stay relevant,
Yeah.
upGrad also offers you a series of courses, right? Which you can
Correct.
do one after other to keep yourself relevant and get that continuous stream of learning as well, to upskill yourself, right?
Correct.
So that is something that at least I observed and which helped me.
That's great.
So as there are no targets while we learn on our own, we really can't grow. A structured course like upGrad basically sets the right targets, puts right enough pressure that is needed without burning you out, and that sets a very good start and the end achievable.
So there's always a finish line you can see
Exactly.
जहाँ पे आपको पहुँच. And how do you deal with that? Like मेरे लिए मैं जानता हूँ मैं बड़े जोश में निकला था मुझे एक्टर बनना है एंड मुझे याद है कि जब मैंने पहला ऑडिशन दिया था वो इतना ख़राब था मेरा इतना ख़राब था कि उस रात मैंने सोचा था कि यार मैं सही ट्रैक पे आ गया हूँ या वापस इंजीनियरिंग करके मैं जॉब कर लूँ यू नो. सो बट नाउ इन रेट्रोस्पेक्ट आई फील यार कि वो जो सेटबैक मुझे बहुत जल्दी मिल गया था दैट वाज आई थिंक इट वाज वेरी हेल्पफुल यू नो कि वो पहले ही इट मेड मी वेरी कॉन्शियस. सो आपके भी ऐसे सेटबैक्स आए हैं तो आपने कैसे डील किया है या कर रहे हैं?
I think in the center of all of this, the ambition and the setbacks, one thing that really drives is the purpose that you started off with.
Correct.
And when you need that. Second, only important thing is the kind of people you are around with. Support system. My support system is my family, my son, my wife, and my parents. I think they've really stood behind. In my case, it was a very difficult thing from being broke and starting your own company to actually be a part of this course, build something completely out of no thin air, and to actually be a 20-member team today, being a part of some global projects, solving a massive global problem. I think it's a huge transformational thing that I've personally been through.
I guess where we all stand on the same plane right now is that we all have had work experience, gone through this whole deciding of ambition and then living it through, facing setbacks and then still rising every day and fighting it all over again. I think, and that's why I think the share is kind of we're vibing together on this, I guess, because we are on the same plane. I could see some smiles, some really victorious smiles. We've gone through this.
Touchy topic.
First job से निकाली गई. I got laid off for a simple reason. I was the last person in. सबसे inexperienced तो चलो first chuck out. And जो वो 3 दिन थे when you come back to office to collect your stuff and when everybody's looking at you with sympathy, you just get a reality check.
अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना.
But नहीं वो एक sense of hurt या बोलो वो एक you come back with that you have to prove yourself. Now अभी तो बस now this is not me.
Yeah.
So next job that I took, I've been there for 17 years. But there's where relevance comes in. So being relevant for 17 years is much more difficult than changing jobs every 3 years.
Yeah.
So and that's where courses like upGrad come. So I've done multiple such courses over time. बट द बेस्ट थिंग upgrad का है कि इट कीप्स यू, बस मंडे को असाइनमेंट देना है, बस देना है, ऐसे नहीं। तो पहले 3 असाइनमेंट में तो मैंने अपना ये भी ले लिया कि अच्छा 1 हफ्ते का एक्सटेंशन, एंड देन यू रियलाइज कि बस दैट इज फॉर द डिफिकल्ट पार्ट।
पर यहाँ पे कैसा होता है, मतलब कि अगर आपने वो मंडे को नहीं दिया तो क्या होता है?
30 पेनल्टी, 30% मार्क्स चले जाते हैं।
मुझे तो एक्टिंग बड़ी सिंपल लग रही है अभी. But has it happened to anyone that your ambition was questioned and you had to first start off by fighting off कि नहीं, I really want to do this?
So for me, I was in a totally different role. I was very ambitious. I started working when I was 18 years old. And I actually went for my first job interview when I was in my 10th standard. It was at a local shop where this guy was hiring for counter salesperson, and I went and I told him I'll come after school. And the guy of the shop actually told my mother that वो पागल है, उसकी बात मत सुनो, don't hire her. So yeah, the passion was always to work because I come from a very orthodox family where females frankly don't work. They are educated ताकि अगर कल बुरा वक्त आए तो वो अपना ख्याल रख सके, rather than being capable and having their own professional life going on. So coming from there, I was into the admin role. I started as a secretary, as a receptionist in one company, and I grew up till an EA in that same company, and then I transitioned in the admin field. Then in one of the jobs I was interviewed, and there were 2 people of us, and the boss, the company manager liked both of us and he hired both of us. Somewhere down the line he realized he didn't need 2 people doing the same job, and I was stuck out of job. And that was the first job I did everything right, and I was fired for something which he did wrong. Means I left my job in my previous company to come and join here. But that was a turning point. I always look back and I think after that I left that, and I came into sales, and now it's been 5-6 years and I'm doing phenomenally well and I'm loving it more.
That's great.
So one of the setbacks I would say is I was in a comfortable 9 to 5 job.
You were comfortable in a 9 to 5 job?
Yeah, I was happy. And then suddenly the firm got restructured.
So you never used to get Monday blues and...
No, never.
Wow.
I had an excellent boss. Everything was well settled. Then the firm got restructured. I was on the bench for about a month. And then suddenly they shifted me to the HR department. I thought HR में जाके करूँगा क्या, रंगोली बनानी आती नहीं है.
So that was your getting out of comfort zone.
Yes. So after I shifted into HR, that's when I realized कि people analytics करके भी कुछ होता है. So I started learning from there. Then I joined upGrad. upGrad helped me learn a lot more. Now I've finally transitioned into a core analytics role where I'm building business strategies for the entire company.
That's great.
Now, when it comes to ambitions and setbacks, I have had a very different experience when it comes to having a setback. Now, in terms of data science, I'm very much new. So it is like a transition, literally a proper career transition, which we say.
Wow.
So I was more into defense. I was supposed to join the NDA as an Air Force cadet, but I had an injury, I couldn't join. Later on, I gave another attempt, but I couldn't make it. So that setback really struck me hard. And I didn't understand what I was supposed to do, since I was so much ambitious of becoming a fighter pilot.
Correct.
I dreamt about it since I was in 6th or maybe before that. Right. The first time I saw a plane live, Sukhoi jet. So तभी मैंने decide किया था कि यार यही करना है, I'll fly this bird out someday. And पूरा प्रोसेस क्लियर हो गया था, तो उसमें से खुद को बाहर निकालने के लिए मुझे बहुत टाइम लगा. बट देन जब मुझे पता चला कि अभी there is no other option that I can go and become a pilot again. So एक थोड़ा सा मतलब it used to hurt me a lot, it used to pinch me a lot, because my best friends, I cannot reveal something about them because it's confidential. So they are into forces.
Right.
The problem is what I thought of कि यार यूनिफॉर्म तो मैं नहीं पहन रहा हूँ, बट देयर शुड बी अ डे व्हेन आई एम स्टैंडिंग अमंग स्टेप, बट मेरा भी छाती टाइट होना चाहिए, दैट आई एम आल्सो डूइंग समथिंग ग्रेट इन माय लाइफ.
So that is the direction that you wanted to.
Yeah.
So what have you transitioned into?
Yeah. So now I decided to pursue with the AI ML. The reason was because nowadays AI and ML is everywhere. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, day in day out सब वही करते हैं. सो मैंने थोड़ा स्टडी किया एंड फिर एक चीज़ मुझे पता चला कि नाउ एयरक्राफ्ट इज ऑल्सो समथिंग विच इज बिल्ट, इट्स अ मशीन,
Right.
सो इट हैज़ टू हैव AI और ML into it. So this is the way where I can be close to my dream. Although ठीक है प्लेन उड़ा नहीं सकता, बना तो सकता हूँ.
That's amazing यार, आप बनाएंगे तो लोग उड़ाएंगे.
उड़ाएंगे कैसे? So ऐसे था. फिर convincing my parents about it was a bit tricky because they knew that I don't come from a technical background at all. So थोड़ा सा difficult था. But you know, it is something like in order to reach the stars, you have to aim for the moon. But in both the cases, you need a spaceship, and I believe upGrad is the one. Because
now you're making your spaceships.
yeah, so basically.
Great. Good for you, yeah. So guys, this was us from upGrad discussing ambition and how it's important कि हर रोज जब भी आप उठो आपका वो candle of ambition should keep burning. हमारी तरफ से we only have one thing to say: upGrad,
Raho ambitious.